welcome back to the Barry Chuckle Memorial Prison, everybody. May he rest in peace. Welcome back to Prison Architect. We're back in the prison that last time I removed all the benches from. So yeah, I forgot to put those back down, didn't I? I think it was because something terrible happened, like somebody died or something. I got distracted. We were waiting for them to like take them all apart as well. But we need to. We're going to have to use TKO's magnificent rhyme. I can't remember all of it. The first bit's the most important bit, though. When it's nice and new, it's facing away from you. Okay, so that's the most important part of the rhyme that we need to remember, because otherwise we just turn them round. There we go, and now they're all facing the right way. TKO, I got your back, brother. Like, I really hope that makes you happy, because your poem, your rhyme makes me happy. Honestly, like it fills me with joy, and it gives me a nice handy way to remember what the fuck I'm doing with the benches. Now, what's going on in here? Seriously, like that, we've got a couple of people fighting over here. We've got some spoiling and some fighting. Right, where's a guard? Get in here. Come on. I need all my guards to come in here now. Don't worry about escorting that prisoner. He can escort himself. Just get your butts in here. Get this situation under control, because I don't want these prisoners rioting like this. You know, we paid. Look, I work really hard to buy this stuff, okay? And like it took a lot of money to make this place look nice for you guys, and I don't appreciate the way you're currently acting. In fact, you know what? It's lockdown. That's what's happening right now. Everybody is going into lockdown because we've got dead people left, right, and centre. It's a good job I turned off the fail conditions, isn't it? Poor Alex Tapper here. Like he was just in for a bit of riot. Maybe he was the cause actually. He was in here for rioting, and he died in a riot. It's kind of ironic, right? Okay, let's take that off now. That's absolutely fine. We've got everybody. We had lockup. We had a lockdown, which meant that nobody could get anywhere, which is fine. Like, it just meant that we could shut the situation down. Oh, for God's sake, who else died? Jerome. I mean, it's not a Prison Architect episode if we don't lose a Jerome at the end of the day, isn't it? So I guess the thing we need to do here today is very quickly get our medical ward situation under control. What the fuck is this mess? Honestly, like these freaking construction workers, I don't know why I'm bothering to pay them any money. Like, they're useless. I can see now that where it was struggling to put the foundations down last time, it just hasn't done anything, which is, not the best. But it's a result, I guess. Let's see if... No, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll wait until the deconstruction has been done, and then we'll deal with that. Oh God, we're going to lose a few more prisoners here. It looks like Aston Cox. I've got a feeling you're probably going to go down at the ripe old age of 47. Let's just forget about that situation. We'll leave the guards to deal with that. Okay, the guards can tidy up that mess while we deal with things over here. Now, the reason all of our prisoners are rioting is because none of them have got any clean clothes. Okay, so for now, what we're going to do is we're going to partition our new medical ward, and we're going to make we're just going to make a very basic like washroom in here, so that they've got somewhere they can at least come and wash their stinky fucking clothes. Honestly, because this place, sorry, just bumping my mic. This place genuinely smells like piss right now. Like, look at it. It just smells like piss and blood. The cleaners haven't got in here yet. The workmen are busy repairing everything. That's fine. I think they're done with that now. Are you guys gonna get over here and do the stuff I want you to do over here? Could you do that for me, please? Let's just lock this door open so they can get in and out. There we go. Right. Have you dismantled these walls yet? I really would like you just to dismantle this wall so I can get the foundations down, so that we don't have this stupid fucking layout. There we go. Right, that's done. Okay, perfect. Now let's have a little look at the objects we need to make a medical ward. Infirmary. There we go. Bam. So it's just like beds, isn't it? Medical beds. That's pretty much all we need. It's nice to build like a little welcome kind of reception area as well, for visitors who want to come and see their mates who are maybe they got shanked or something. Oh, perfect. Look at that. We're just gonna get. Should we get 8 beds for now? I think 8 beds is probably enough. Then again, we do have a big pile of people over there, don't we? Fine, we'll get 12 beds. We'll get 12 beds in. We'll get 2 doctors, like we're required to. Bam! And then we need to get a psychologist as well. Now, we do have an office, actually, over here that we could reuse. I mean, we might as well do that, right? Just for now, we can build him like an in-hospital office at some point. But we for now, we'll just reuse this space. Talking about offices and stuff, like, so I mentioned last time, like, we're trying to move house, you know? Like, that's the big thing that's going on in my life right now. Like, I'm being an adult. I'm buying a house, you know, with some money. I'm fed up. I'm basically fed up of paying somebody else's mortgage. I want to pay my own mortgage, you know? I want that money to go into, like, my savings, not somebody else's. There we go. We'll do that. And we'll put a little chair. Let's put a sofa. Let's put a sofa here so that he can sit and talk to them like that. That's perfect. There we go. Yeah, I'm fed up of paying somebody else's mortgage. I don't know how much of this I mentioned last time. Honestly, I ramble so much that I do forget the things that I kind of say sometimes. So, like, if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. But, like, we put in an offer on a house, right? And it was a pretty nice house. Had like a little log cabin at the end of the garden. I was going to turn it into like my little dad cave, you know. And then the couple, they accepted our offer, and then 4 days later pulled out on selling their house because it turned out they'd never bothered to go to a mortgage broker and find out if it was actually possible for them to buy another house, which is a weird situation to find yourself in. You know, we were kind of like, that's you know, we went to a lot of effort to make sure that everything was ready for us to have a mortgage, you know, like to make sure that we could actually get the amount that we needed to buy these properties and stuff. And then that happened. And it was a bit like, what a kick in the teeth. But it's fine, because we then found another property. Okay, and this property is it's kind of a sad situation, right? So it was a little old lady's house, and she passed away. Okay, and her daughters they're looking to just get rid of the house so that they can get the money, like move on from the situation, you know, get on with the next stage in their lives, because it's difficult to kind of move on when you're holding on to that. I don't want to say holding on to those sorts of memories, but you know what I mean, right? Like it's one of those things that you need a bit of closure on. And if you know you've got... Oh, we haven't unlocked it yet. Fuck! If you know... There we go, fine. Oh, is there anything else we want here? Let's get bank loan as well, fuck it. If you know that there is something that you need to be dealing with, that hasn't been dealt with yet, it's difficult to move on from that situation. But anyway, this new house is really cool. Like, it's got like a sunroom, which is basically a conservatory that's built properly. We need to get rid of this kitchen. Okay, sorry. Let me get rid of this kitchen before I forget. I can hear a fight going on. I'm going to ignore that. That's absolutely fine. Don't look in the bottom right hand corner of my screen right now. Okay. Old Matt Dominguez. So I guess it wasn't old Cox, wherever he is. He's hey now, Jason Spuds Christensen. You are going into max security, my friend. I saw that. And you know what? Solitary, 24 hours. You're going into there for... That was not on. He literally just popped out of here, like, sucker punched the doctor in the back of the head and then ran back in. So, what a dick. Anyway, I got rid of this kitchen. We don't need that anymore. But yeah, this new house is pretty cool. I'm going to have to do something in terms of, like, getting a dad cave, though, because... Basically, there isn't like anywhere for me to put my stuff at the moment. Like, there's a lot of space for the money as well, because it kind of needs a bit of modernisation. But I don't have a dad space. I have an idea though. I think I'm going to build like an extension, possibly myself. Maybe, obviously, it wouldn't just be me. It would be me and the assistance of all of the wonderful people that I've made friends with over the years that have the ability to do this kind of stuff. And like, yeah, they've already got like a half extension there. So I think I'm going to just like put like a little bit more onto that extension and like really, really kind of turn it into a cool, these guys are trying to escape, aren't they? A really cool kind of dad cave area, if you know what I mean. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Guys, I can see you. I can see Hey, hey, I can see you. I know what you're trying to do. I can see that you've seen this tiny bit of foundation that hasn't got a wall on it. Let's get them dealt with. There we go. Look at this. They're getting in a fight while this guy is just building a wall and blocking up their planned escape exit. There we go. Look, I think these guys are going to try and jump the fence though. Can you get up here and do your job, please? I think they've got a bit confused. We've blocked their escape routes. They know none of them know where to go anymore. They've broken their pathfinding basically. I know what it is. It's because they were going to use this tiny gap that I've made. Oh fuck's sake. Anyway, so yeah, that's our new house. It's cool. Like once I've like done some stuff and like maybe when I've built the dad cave, I'll actually take some pictures and try and send them over. Send them over the internet so that you guys can see it. I say send them over the internet. I'll put them in the video. You know what I mean. But yeah, I'll try and take some pictures to show you guys, and then you can see the mess I probably will have made of my house. Trying to build an extension. So I'm not quite sure what to do for the moment. We really need to get that prison labour down because I need to build that washroom. I guess we could start building a second cell block. We do need to get cell block B done. There's visitation rights. Security procedure certification. It would be good to. We do actually already have most of that. All right, let's do that. Okay, because 10 guards would be fine. We can get 10 guards at some point. Like maybe we'll get an extra guard now because we do have a bit of a riotous situation going on. And like none of our guards are free because they're all a little bit pissed off. Let's be honest. We need to unlock patrols, which costs $1,000, so that's fine. We'll use $1,000 of that 10 grand outlay to deal with that, and we need to have 3 patrol routes. So I guess we could oh of course I need to unlock it. We could get like a patrol route all the way around the yard, for example, like one around the canteen, something like that, because for God's sake, this is going to take forever. Honestly, getting these cables installed is going to take forever. I'm going to prioritize them because otherwise, look, they're going to randomly fucking shart them out halfway across the connection and not make any kind of logical sense of it at all. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll start getting down a new cell block, okay, and maybe we can have a little look at building the connecting bit in between the corridors and shit that I talked about doing before. But let's actually plan this one out because I do not remember how big I need to make these things. Oh, that was weird. So what? What did it say? It was 5, didn't it? It said 5. 5, and then I guess it's going to be 5 like that. How wide? I should try and remember these things. I kind of wish the cloning tool was bigger. Honestly, like that's one of the fatal flaws I find in this game is that the cloning tool for some reason is limited to such a small area, and I don't really understand why. Like even from a game design perspective, I don't get the logical reasoning behind doing that, if you know what I mean. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, look at this. We can do the perfect entrance layout that we love so much. Okay. So this is what I'm kind of imagining for now. One minute, I have actually fucked this up. No, wait, these need to stay like this. Okay, this is what I'm kind of imagining for now, right? So what we end up doing is creating these little pocket rooms. And like, I want to make these into like cleaning cupboards. Like I might make these the solitary confinement cells as well. Because we can actually get like 4 solitary confinement cells with like a little corridor down the middle in each section, which I think would be pretty neat. Like it's gonna be pretty expensive, but I think I don't know. I have something's just finished. I think that's the prison labour. I think it's just a nice kind of use of the space. Like, and it's an interesting layout. I haven't done a prison like this before, where we're kind of building these cell blocks that are isolated and then having these like social canteen areas, if you know what I mean, so that people can just essentially go in and cause a riot. And we get to watch, of course. Like that's the bit I'm looking forward to, right? When we get this place up to like 200 people, just watching the shit that kicks off in somewhere like a canteen, you know. But anyway, I think we now have the laundry room. That was what that little bell meant. If you're wondering why, how I recognise that, it's the little bell. Okay. The the little bell that you hear. Oh, that's weird. The little bell you hear every now and then that is fairly kind of innocuous. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And doesn't really tell you much. That's basically saying, hey, your bureaucracy, your bureaucratic research is completed, and you should go and check it out. So if you're wondering, that's how I knew. Let's just get, what do you reckon? Something like that. So we got like an ironing machine per washing table. Washing board, sorry. I mean, maybe it's a stupid layout, honestly. It could be a really stupid layout. But I'm just going to do it and see how it goes. It's only a temporary laundry room at the end of the day. Like, we are going to get rid of it and put a better one down. And it's going to be a while until it can actually be hooked up, mainly because the freaking electric cable is going to take so long to install. Honestly, I think that's probably a good place to wrap it up. Like, we've got some new foundations planned, which are going to look pretty badass, and will help us get our prisoner capacity up. We may have to like repurpose these spaces for now just to get a couple of extra cells in. We'll wait and see. We've got our new infirmary and laundry, which is in pitch black, but it does at least mean we've completed our grants and stuff. And I've told you a little bit about the new house and shit. I'll let you know how that goes. Like, I should point out, the offer's been accepted. We're just going through with paperwork now, so that's going to be cool. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like, let me know what you're thinking of the Barry Chuckle Memorial Prison so far. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like when I've completed the vision I have in my head. It's going to take a little while, so I apologise about that. Yeah, and come and join us in Discord, and I will see you in the next video.